All righty. Now that I've run down all those great discounts, we are going to get started with tonight's show. First up, it is break 1303, the 2021 Absolute Baseball One Boxer. Phil, this is break 1303. Welcome tonight. Thank you for, I see you're a new member of the BreakTraders community. Thank you for joining. And right before we get into these cards, I want to shout out Robert, Andrew, Phil, Cameron, Boss, Bryce, Steven, and that is it of the new BreakTraders community members. New BreakTraders community members. 1 second. Yeah, John, you have the wrong players listed, or the wrong users listed. I think you have the break from later tonight listed. Alrighty, I will fix that, folks. I apologize about that right there. Fixing, I've got it, John. I'm fixing it right now. Or maybe you accidentally had break no, it wasn't 1304, so. Alrighty. Now that is correct, here we go. Alrighty, let's rock and roll. Max Fried of the Atlanta Braves, Frank Chance of the Chicago White Sox, or maybe it's the Chicago Cubs. I apologize. We will double check that before we get that sorted and make sure to get that sorted in the correct team. Cody Bellinger of the Dodgers, Kenta Maeda of the Minnesota Twins, Kyle Hendricks of the Chicago Cubs, and then we're going to have a Cal Ripken Jr. out of 149 of the Baltimore Orioles. Out of 149 of the Baltimore Orioles going to Andrew. Followed by a Power Chipper Jones of the Atlanta Braves going to Robert. Robert, a new member of BreakTraders community. And if you're new, you can use promo code NEWBT for 20% off your first order. And then we have Reggie Jackson out of 149. Reggie Jackson out of 149 of the New York Yankees going to Steven. And then our first memorabilia card of the evening is going to be a four-patcher, Tools of the Trade, 39 out of 99. That is Nico Hornier of the Chicago Cubs. And here we go. Our second memorabilia hit is going to be a nice 11 out of 25. 11 out of 25. That's Tyrone Taylor of the Milwaukee Brewers with the nice patch auto right there. Alrighty. That break will be right here, right after the end of the Absolute Baseball break. We always like to do giveaways for our customers, Natty, and that is the most fun way that we've found to do it, because it allows two winners for each giveaway clue. Alrighty, we have Carlos Correa of the Houston Astros headed to Harry, followed by Charlie Blackmon of the Colorado Rockies, Mike Trout of the Angels, Luis Robert of the Chicago White Sox, and then we're going to have Corbin Burns of the Milwaukee Brewers out of 149. And that is going to be heading to Phil, followed up by a Prospects, Jared Kelenic of the Seattle Mariners going to Chris. And then we're going to have an Icons, Babe Ruth of the New York Yankees, Babe Ruth of the Yanks headed to Steven. followed by Francisco Lindor out of 99 of the New York Mets, going to Cynthia. Alrighty, our next memorabilia tonight is going to be a little Tools of the Trade, a little two-patcher. That's Jake Fraley of the Seattle Mariners, and that is going to Chris. And our last memorabilia of this break right here is going to be a Kohei Arihara odd signature of the Texas Rangers, going to David, and that is going to be 21 out of 25. Nice. We have got two very low numbered autos this evening. Alrighty, let's run down some of the hits in this break. Some of our parallels and inserts. We have Francisco Lindor out of 99 of the New York Mets, heading to Cynthia, followed by an Icons Babe Ruth of the New York Yankees, going to Steven. A Corbin Burns out of 149 of the Milwaukee Brewers, going to Phil. Then we have Reggie Jackson out of 149 of the New York Yankees, going to Steven. Followed by Chipper Jones of the Atlanta Braves, headed to Robert. And Cal Ripken Jr. of the Baltimore Orioles out of 149. And last up, we have the prospects. Jared Kelenic of the Seattle Mariners, headed to Chris. Hey, T-Man, great to see you this evening. Alrighty, and then our memorabilia hits. We have the Tools of the Trade, Jake Fraley of the Seattle Mariners. Following that up with a Nico Hornier Tools of the Trade, and that is out of 99. And then we have 2 out of 25 autos. Right there. Look at those, and the fireworks are going to look great at BT Park. Kohei Arihara out of 25 of the Texas Rangers, headed to David. Out of Tyrone Taylor of the Milwaukee Brewers, out of 25, headed to Phil. The Nico Hornier of the Chicago Cubs is going to Cynthia, and Jake Fraley of the Seattle Mariners is headed to Chris. And with that, we are now done with break 1303. Done with break 1303. All right, and we've got this Prism Baseball